Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to go over 5 reasons that people may not take your business serious. This is something that a topic that I wanted to elaborate on because I do a lot of mentoring with different businesses. I do consultations. All of those services are available on my website at badchickhair.com. So if you are interested in having a one-on-one with me or booking a consultation, be sure to click the link down below this video. But people do ask, hey, I'm not getting anyone that wants to pay full price for my products. I'm not getting anyone that really takes my business serious. I just feel like a lot of people look at my business as a joke. Why is that? So, of course, everyone's situation is unique. There are people that have similar situations, but ultimately everyone has a unique situation and a unique business. There's not two people that are the same. So for that reason alone, everyone's going to be different and have a different experience and a different entrepreneurial journey. However, there are some similarities, and I'm going to go over some of these similarities or some of the 5 reasons that have been similar to people that I have worked with in regards to helping them shape the way that others view their business. Now, of course, you can't change how anyone sees anything or make someone feel a certain way about your business. However, there are different ways that you can exhort a different level of seriousness about your business and respect about your business to make others look at you in a different light. So if you are interested in this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is you talk down about it. One reason that people are not going to take your business serious is if you are talking down about your business. I made a video probably 3 years ago at this point, talking about the importance of not considering your business a side hustle. If you're going around and you're saying things like, well, this little business or my little business or my side hustle, a lot of people are going to have that same feeling about your business. They're going to look at it as a side hustle. They're going to look at it as a hobby. They're going to look at it as a small little business. So you want to make sure that you're being very cautious about how you speak about your business, how you look at your business, how you feel about your business. The same analogy goes to when you're speaking about yourself. How you view yourself a lot of times is how others are going to view you and respect you. If you walk around with your head down all the time, walk around talking about how stupid you are, how you don't get things, there's a such thing as being self-aware of things that you need to improve on, things that are not right with yourself and that you're wanting to change and that you're working on changing. Self-awareness is definitely productive and it's necessary for growth. However, there's another thing when you are constantly bashing yourself, like you're your worst enemy. Some people do that to purposely gain sympathy from other people. And some people do it because they really have low self-esteem and they just don't feel like they're worthy. They really feel like they're not smart or this or that. And so you want to be very careful about how you speak about yourself and also how you speak about this business. If you're talking down on your business and saying, hey, the products that I'm selling, they're not the best, but give me a few years and I'll upscale it. But yeah, this little business, I don't know about it. If you're very uncertain, a lot of people are going to feel the same way. So then when you hear people talking about your business and they're like, well, such and such is little business or such and such is little hobby. Yeah, it may not feel good, but to be honest, you might want to, think back to some of the things that you've said. Okay, well, I did say this about my business. I did say that about my business, and be accountable in the fact that you have set the ground tone for people to say what you have put out there. And you may feel like, the rule where I can talk about myself, but you can't, or I can talk about my business, but you can't. But it being just real about things, a lot of times if you are talking negatively about something, it kind of gives someone else the green light to do the same. So it's that same analogy when it comes to your business. Protect your business. Your business is your baby. Have your business's back. Be loyal to your business. The second tip that I have is you aren't confident regarding products or services. So if you're not confident, I say this in a lot of videos, if you don't feel confident in the products and services that you're offering, what makes you think that somebody else will? If you don't like the products that you're selling, and you're not even wearing your products, and I'm not saying you have to wear them all the time, but you're choosing to go to other businesses for their products and you're not wearing yours. You don't really stand behind the products that you offer. You're just trying to quickly make a profit. That may be another reason why people aren't taking your business seriously. Okay, she's saying that she offers great hair extensions, but she never wears her extensions. Or she's saying that she offers great extensions, but every time I talk to her, she's recommending a different website to purchase from. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be very transparent and say, you know what, I love my extensions, but I'd rather wear braids right now. Or, you know what, hey, I love my extensions, but I don't have any wigs right now. I don't plan on offering any. I offer bundles. So this is where I go. This is who I go to for wigs. Or, hey, you're looking for 32 inches. My bundles stop at 28 inches for this texture. So I recommend going here. That's a completely different scenario than just not having confidence or believing or even trusting in or supporting the products and services that you offer. So if you're not confident in what you're doing, what you're offering, what you're giving out, a lot of people can feel that and they're not going to be confident in purchasing with you. It's kind of like if I go to a car dealer for a new car and the person is not really confident about the car that I'm looking at buying, they're like, I don't know. There was another car at the dealership across the street that I really liked. That car had this, and that. If you're talking to an expert and they're saying that about their place of, they're giving you different information about another place of business and why that place of business is offering something better than what they're offering, you can appreciate the transparency, but a lot of times you're going to be like, okay, well, thank you, and take yourself to the other place that they were talking up. So that's another reason why people may not take your business serious if you are not confident regarding your products or services. The next thing that I want to go over is not being consistent. If you're someone that owns a business, but you're not consistent, meaning that you do your business whenever you feel like it. Let's say you have a business where you go outside of the house. So you're not selling products necessarily. You're not, and I'm not saying that if you sell products, you're not going out of the house, because you have pop-up shops. Sometimes you have a brick and mortar location, or you may need to go to the post office to send out, your products. But I'm saying that if you have a business where you have to get out and actually be present, like lawn care or like home improvement or like, what else? Auto mechanic. If you actually have to get out of the house and be like physical with your business, hands-on, and you're just not consistent, one week you can call and you're like, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm cutting grass. And the next week you call and you're like, hey, no, I'm not cutting grass. And I don't think I'll do it for another 2 weeks. And then you call again, hey, I may do it for an hour today. Or the nail shop, hey, I may do your nails today I remember I stopped going to somebody for that reason, because I would constantly call them and it was like hit or miss. Like one day their shop would be open, the next it would be closed. And I completely understand being able to have your own flexibility and freedom, because it's your business. That's one of the perks. But also, if you're not available most of the time, if you're just not consistent with it, you definitely will lose some clients. So that's, another reason why people may not take you serious. If you're an e-commerce business and you have your website and you're offering products, and then the next month someone goes to your website to purchase and your website's not active because you didn't pay your website bill, they're like, okay, and then the next week they go there and then it's back active, and then they check 2 months later and then it's not active again. Just not being consistent. So you can say all day long, hey, why are you not supporting my business? But then you have to ask yourself too, has my business been consistently available for others to support? Has it been available? Because if it hasn't, then that's something that you can change. I'm not saying this to say, hey, if you have done any of this, you need to get out of the entrepreneur game now. Like you're just not a good entrepreneur at all. Everyone has an area where they can fix their business, where they can grow in personal life and in business. There's not one of us that's perfect. But if you're asking yourself, hey, why are people not taking me serious? That can be another reason you're not being consistent with your business. Another point that I want to go over is being unprofessional. So there are times that I've done business with people and they're just very unprofessional. Like I may do a business with someone and then I know that they're constantly hitting on me. Like it's very evident and obvious. And I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable bringing my card to the shop if I know that you're going to expect my phone number after it. Or I really don't feel comfortable doing business with this person if I know that you're going to expect me to go on a date with you afterwards. Or I don't really feel comfortable if you're constantly saying comments that aren't appropriate. You may feel that at like a car dealership or at a barbershop, or, I'm just throwing some businesses out there, but that can be another reason why people don't take your business serious. If you're not being serious when you're at work, it's very important to be professional, and hitting on people is not the only way to be unprofessional. I'm just using that as an example. There are other ways that people are very unprofessional. Going into a place of business and you may have your children with you and all you hear the owner doing is cursing profusely. And you're like, okay, I thought that this was a family establishment for me to bring my kids to. Or, Maybe you're chatting with an online website, and the online website, they're upset because you asked a question and they use profanity with you chatting, and you're like, or they're very, very rude. I've gotten so many people that have switched their drop shipping vendors and decided to work with me based on how they were treated from other vendors. And it was just really shocking because I'm like, someone really said these things to you? And they're like, yeah, they really did say this. So that's another thing to really be cautious about. I'm not saying that you have to, be this snobby person that's not down to earth or real, but I'm just saying there's a certain professionalism that does, come with people taking your business seriously. The last thing that I want to talk about is being unethical. So there are times where people are very just unethical. They have underhanded practices. They will even talk about the underhanded practices to someone else, like another customer or client, or they'll talk about one of their workers in a way that's not professional and not ethical in front of another customer in hopes that customer is going to, I don't know, maybe spend more money with them. So there's just different things that I have been able to pinpoint with certain businesses that will help turn around the negative association that people may have with your business. It's very important to take your business serious. Like I said, if you don't take your business serious, you really can't expect for anyone else to. If you don't practice ethical behavior, a lot of times people are going to look at your business as not a business that they really feel comfortable doing business with. Now, they may laugh with you. They may come in there and sit with you. They may browse your website. But as far as them having the confidence to actually purchase with you, that's another story. So these are some reasons why people may not take your business serious. Again, it doesn't mean you're a bad guy or a bad woman. Doesn't mean that you can never be a good entrepreneur. It doesn't mean that you're not a good entrepreneur. These are just some areas that you may want to tighten up on if you have resonated with any of these points in order to help your business be looked at in a better light. I really hope that this video helped. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.